morning, happy Sunday, and welcome to a Sunday reset with me. At this point, I'm filming this for my own mental well-being. Recently, life has just felt a mess. Like, there's no better word for it. I felt all over the place from not working for the past month to moving to Arizona 2 weeks ago and now starting my new job, trying to get in the swing of things. So I think that a Sunday reset is just what I need right now, and I'm kind of forcing myself to be productive today by talking to you and showing you what I'm doing. So thank you for that. But I got up this morning and went ahead and made like my to-do list for the day, so we'll see how much I can get through. First thing on the list is a very much ease yourself into the Sunday activity. We're gonna do some brunch. And brunch has kind of become a part of me and Devin's Sunday routine. Genuinely, if I don't do all the productive things that I want to do on a Sunday, I almost never miss brunch. Also, this smoothie, yeah, she's giving very much matcha, like very earthy. Have I ever had matcha before? No. But this is what I imagine that it would taste like. But that's okay. I will drink my grass smoothie if I need to while I make some brunch. Let's go make some brunch together. I think we should put on some music while we cook. I think I'm gonna pull up my day list. I really have been in the mood recently to just let Spotify pick my music for me. But if you type in day list, Spotify will give you like a curated list of songs that you usually listen to, I guess, around this weekday and time of day. After scrolling through this list, I don't feel like this is my current vibe though. Okay, I decided I didn't like my day list. I honestly should have hit play and stopped looking, but we're gonna listen to Commitment Radio and let's make some brunch. Oh, we're watching Survivor?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right, laundry is running. So I figured now would be a pretty good time to try to knock out all of the like computer-based prep for the week that I need to do. I haven't done this in so long. I really have not. Like I was saying earlier, I have just felt so unproductive and disorganized, honestly, for like the past month. And I think it's just from being outside of a routine for so long. And the dichotomy to me is really funny because the freedom that I had for the past month and a half is something that I would say that I really want. But in that freedom, I feel like I kind of feel like I wasted all of that free time. I didn't have a clear plan throughout the month. I just would have hoped that I could have utilized my time to accomplish more things that I wanted to have done, like so that I would have been able to do all the mundane things like go to the doctor, go to the B&B, things I had to do, but then also utilize it to do things I really wanted to do, like YouTube. I think that like family time and doctor's visit took up everything, and I got fully out of my normal routine, and it has really been a struggle to get back into that. And it's been surprising how much of a struggle it is because I describe myself as an organized person. Like I'm a very productive person, very organized. I usually can set out a plan and get things done. But being out of that routine for such a long time, it's really been hard to like dive back in. So that is really, like my goal for today is to try to, sorry if you can hear the laundry going in the background, that's what that is. But my goal for today is to try to just like get my week back on track and start to just fall back into more of a routine. So I will meal plan. I want to check up on my budget, which I had fallen really behind on. I hadn't gotten paid in like a full month, and my credit cards were just fully stacking up, and I still probably owe more on cards than I have, but I finally got paid last Friday. I paid off one card. It's time to look into the other cards and just see like how far in the hole I am. They're not overdue or anything like that, but just I want to know when I get my next paycheck where the money's going to be allocated to. And then the last thing I wrote down, I want to check in on my daily habits. I really did feel like a certain zen to my life when I was more consistent with my habits. And I showed my habits on my monthly reset, my budget for November, in an attempt to kick my ass into gear and start doing them, but it really has not worked yet. So here is my second attempt to get back on my habits. I am keeping myself accountable. I'm telling someone else. So this is gonna get really embarrassing if I keep talking about my habits and not doing them. Anyways, we'll check in on my habits. So that's kind of what I want to accomplish in this sitting. And then hopefully some of the laundry will be done and we can get some laundry put away. I'm checking in on some of my habits now. They're so sad to look at. I honestly didn't even fill it out really for last week. This is what last week looks like. Let me show you. So this is last week. I'm usually pretty good about doing my skincare routine and taking my vitamins and definitely hang out with Devin. So I would say that I probably did those things, but I just haven't even been keeping track of them, which is just as good as not doing them, I think. It just shows that it's like not really on my mind that I want to make sure I'm doing my habits this week. So anyways, we're gonna do better this week. We really are. So for today, for Sunday, first thing on the list is skincare, which I have not done yet this morning. I need to take my vitamins for the morning, and then other things on the list are gratitude journal, meditate, work out 3 days a week. I don't think that needs to be today. And then just hang out with Devin for 30 minutes, which honestly, I've already done that, so I can click that off. I've worked on YouTube for 30 minutes. Have not updated my content calendar today or budgeted. So we're about to knock out budget, skincare, and vitamins. Cool. Lotion on. Last step is sunscreen. I have a story about how my face gets white with sunscreen. So when I was in Hawaii, I was working as a pediatric physical therapist, which I've said before, but there was this kid that I had seen plenty of times before. I was seeing them early in the morning, so I feel like I probably had just done my skincare, but I'd seen them before and they'd never made a comment like this, but they were like, Auntie Kayla, you're brown. You're supposed to be brown. So everyone in the room kind of laughed. Like I laughed and mom laughed. I don't think mom knew why they said that or really what to say. Because I think when people bring up race, especially like just white people talking about black people, the room just gets an air of discomfort. And the kid was white. But yeah, she just said I was brown. And I think the mom was thinking like, I mean, she is brown. And I was thinking I am brown. But the way the kid had hesitancy in her voice, like she was like, you're brown. And so I feel like I probably had sunscreen on my face and I had like a white spot. I wasn't sure, but it had me like frantically wiping my face afterwards. Like I was helping the kid. I was like, oh yeah, step over this. Like, and like constantly wiping my face. I feel like that was it. That also could just be me being really self-conscious. I don't know. Maybe the kid just wanted to point out that I was brown. But anyways, okay. Morning skincare done. Time to take my vitamins. It's so cold. I hate cold water. Anyways, at least I did my skincare and I took my vitamins. Done updating my budget. I feel like I've kind of been avoiding that because I knew that I'm over budget right now. So right now with all the money I've spent so far, including credit cards, I am in the hole, $93. I will get paid Friday and hopefully that will take care of things and I can start to enjoy putting in the money I spent a little more than I am right now. But I mean, really, this is just from not working for like a month and racking up expenses throughout that time. So it's not a big deal. I just don't like seeing myself in the hole. At the end of the week, I will be able to get myself out of the hole and that will be great. This is gonna be a pretty big undertaking because I think I've decided that I want to try to bring some sort of organization into our closet and the guest room, really just into our clothes, or at least my clothes. We haven't really unpacked like anything. We're just kind of living out of our suitcases. So all of that to say that I think that now that this load is done, I am gonna keep things in my packing bags for the most part, I think. But I still wanna put those bags into the closet in an organized manner. And if I can't fit all the bags, then like some things I will hang up because I'll show you the guest room right now and how we are living. It's embarrassing, honestly. It's just everything like strewn across, strewn across. What is that word? Strewn across about the bed in the guest room. tight space. But welcome to the closet. I should not have been that out of breath just walking with these bags. But all of this stuff that I brought in, and then this came out of the, I don't know if you can see this one, but this one came out of the dryer. All of this needs a home. For now, if it's Devin's, I'm gonna plop it in his suitcase or back into one of his bags in the guest room if that's what he wants. But for me and mine, like for me and my clothes, we're gonna bring some organization into our life right now. So I'm gonna pop on a good show. I've been watching Love Island Australia. Let me get my laptop. Okay, I'm just gonna put on the show while I talk to you. But I've been watching Love Island Australia recently, and I haven't talked about this before, but I am a reality TV show, like trash TV show fan. I think I started to really get into it in school, like in college, because I was always studying so hard and I felt like I was never giving myself a break from like how intense my life was, and to watch reality TV was the biggest possible break. I was like, wow, these people's lives are like made, they're chilling, and I appreciate just the low stress of it all. Like, are they arguing all the time? Is there drama all the time? Yes, but it's low stress for me because I'm not in the drama. But honestly, how are we expected to fold fitted sheets genuinely? Because mine just turned into a ball. That's what's about to happen right now. I feel the need to like explain myself to someone because I'm like, oh shoot, not me recording myself fold a sheet and I'm not even really folding it. I'm just kind of rolling it over. That's what my folded sheet looks like. Okay, this is much better, right? That's better. The closet is finished. It's actually 7:30 p.m. now. I started cleaning this thing at like 3 p.m. So a lot has happened in between there. What had happened was I actually finished cleaning the closet around like 4:30 and then filmed myself showing you the closet, chatting about what we would do next in the day. And I filmed that thing like 3 different times, and each time the audio was messed up like in a different fun, silly way. And the third time was just like the straw that broke the camel's back. I could not deal with it anymore. I was like, I need a moment. Like if you watch Suits, if you know who Louis Litt is, and he's like, I need a day, and he walks off, that was me. If you don't watch Suits, that was me. Anyways, what I ended up doing with my time was going ahead and editing the video that I would love to come out tomorrow, but at this point that's not looking very realistic. After I show you the closet, we'll chat more about that. But yeah, I've just been editing for like the past 2.5 hours, and now my mics are charged. We shouldn't have any sort of volume audio issues. So I'm gonna show you the closet. What I envision in my mind with me showing you is like little Princess Diaries moment. Like, you know, when they have picture one and they're like ugly, and then they're like, now she's pretty. That's what's happening. So you've seen my ugly closet, and welcome to Pretty Closet. Ta-da! You probably can't actually see the closet yet. Let me bring you in here. Okay, so this is what a halfway unpacked closet looks like. We have most of our jackets laid out. I say most because I do still have a load in the dryer. Not done with that yet. Up here, I put, what's up here? Oh, this is like all my jeans and other pants, because you will be hard pressed to find me wearing anything other. I wish I was more flexible and I could like keep it there. Anyways, anything other than my lovely sweatpants in the winter months. So I know I'm not going to use those pants very much. This is like more jackets that I just don't wear as often, and they weren't aesthetically pleasing when I took them all out, so I kept some of them in there. And then let me bring you in. Come on. You know my brain works in references, by the way. Like I'll do something, someone will do something, I immediately think of where have I heard something just like that before. Usually it's a Disney reference, but like you got it with the Suits. And just now when I was like, come here, what is the, oh, there's a TikToker. I have to find her, look up her name. But she's always like, come on, come in. Like she makes fun of influencers. That's how I felt just now. Anyways, these are the other pink bags that I have. Let me do a pano of the closet actually, because this is probably the first, you like can actually see the closet is quite literally a halfway unpacked closet. So these are my bags. This is my pajamas, my everyday shirts that I don't honestly wear every day because I'm usually wearing my scrubs, but just like fun tops, undergarments, and then some sweatpants. And then up here is a bit of a hodgepodge. We've got my gym clothes, some hats, a pair of sweats. I didn't know where to put those. They're Devin's. These are our shoes. And then, yeah, these are Devin's clothes in that suitcase, because if he wants to stay packed up, he'll stay packed up. That's on him. Okay, now 3 hours later, tried to talk to you about this earlier, but the audio didn't work, but that's okay. We're going to talk now. Let's go sit and let's just talk about what I have planned, what I have in store for the rest of the night. Okay, so like I said, it's 7:30. Yep, 7:30 on the nose now. So just wanted to chat about like what else I might have time for today and check in with my list. So first thing on the list was make brunch. Clearly I did that. We have done our laundry. There is still a little in the dryer, but that's okay. Almost done. Ooh, I had deep clean on here. I didn't really do a deep clean today, but things did get pretty clean. As you can see, the room is clean, bed is made. Devin cleaned up the kitchen earlier because I cooked. He also cleaned up the living room. I think that he just saw me being productive and doing laundry and stuff, and he was like, I need to be productive too. Yeah, really the only other thing to clean is our bathroom, so that might have to be a Monday activity because it's 7:30. Finish editing my video. I didn't finish editing the video, but I did get quite a good amount done. And honestly, this is what I wanted to talk to you about because I've just been having some big feelings about YouTube recently and just kind of struggling. I feel myself being stressed and like anxious and stuff, and for the most part it has to do with YouTube, so I just want to talk about it a little bit. I really hate feeling this way because I like to make videos, but I think just naturally I put a lot of pressure on myself, and there have been a lot of things recently that add to the pressure, and the pressure aspect is just not fun. So for one, I have said it over and over in this video, but I just have had a really hard time being disciplined really and being organized recently. I've just been floating, I feel like, in the wind. And I really thought that it was like, oh, I'm like this because I just got back from Hawaii, or, oh, I'm like this because I've had a month of not working. But now, like, I'm back into my normal routine-ish. Like, I've been working, I'm going on my 3rd week of work now, and I still feel like I just haven't been very productive. And I'm like, I don't know, it's scaring me. I'm like, what are you doing with your time? I mentioned earlier that I have like a really flexible job right now. It's kind of like make your own hours. And on top of that, I really don't have a very heavy workload. I feel like when I think about my schedule, what happens is I go to work till 12, I come home, get lunch, maybe watch some TV, and then I'm like, oh, I'm so exhausted from the 2 patients I saw today. So I very dramatically take a nap and then wake up, probably mess around on TikTok, watch some more TV, maybe go to the gym, and then I make dinner and chill for the night. And YouTube is just like not falling in there. And I think part of it is I feel and I know that I'm so behind, and I'm just like, where do I start? So I don't plan to do it, like to work on things for YouTube during the day. And that's just leading to a lot of guilt, and I don't like it. So I know that moving forward, going into this week, I really want to set aside time to plan working on videos. I would have loved to just finish up editing this video tonight. I might work on it some more. I really haven't decided because I feel like I did a great job dedicating like 2.5 hours to it, and I do want to just chill to end the night off, but also I want to finish the video. I literally am just rambling right now, by the way. So all of this is on my mind, and I don't know where else to put it other than out there. Like, this is how I would talk to my friend about what's going on, and I want my videos to feel like that, you know, like a FaceTime call with a friend. So yeah, this is just how I'm feeling right now. And the other big feeling that I'm feeling is like, I guess just stress, and yeah, like stress and pressure is the best way I can put it, because, and this is me being dramatic, but my little channel is like kind of growing like a little bit. I have like over 650 subscribers at this point, and a lot of that I can attribute to my last budgeting video. It's exciting. I had so many people commenting on the video, just like a lot of engagement, which I love. Like, I want my videos to be engaging, and then all the comments were super supportive. I mentioned how long-term my goal is to be monetized, and just like how I'd like to be on a path to that. And I got so many supportive comments like, you can do this, you can get monetized, we're here to support you. And I love that. But if I'm being transparent, along with how like overjoyed I felt receiving all that, I also immediately felt this like anxiety and like pressure, like, oh my gosh, people are actually watching now. Like people are saying, okay, Kayla, you can get monetized, you can do it. So yeah, I just was already feeling like I'm like dragging my tail with YouTube. And then on top of that, I have so many lovely, wonderful individuals letting me know that like they support me and they want me to be monetized too. And I'm like, people are watching. I need to get it together and post. The only way I know how to get out of this like rut of feeling like I'm just behind with my posting is to just continue to film content. So this is me holding myself accountable. I went ahead and edited today. It will be done tomorrow, my next video, and we're making another video right now. Those are my big YouTube feelings. Thank you for listening to all of that. As I like sit here and talk about what have I made it through today, I can see that there are some things I didn't make it to, but genuinely, this is one of the most productive Sundays I've had in a long time. So I just so appreciate you being here, holding me accountable, and just doing my Sunday with me. It is. Just so thinking about how me and my siblings used to literally, what are you doing? Devin, I'm literally recording. Okay, why did you do that though?
Show off my case.
Oh, okay. Did you want to? Okay. All right, have fun at the gym.
Put that link in the description.
Adios. Close the door, please. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm just sitting here prepping this dinner, thinking about how me and my siblings used to literally sit at the dinner table and pretend like we were on a cooking show. I know that other people did this. How rude. Like my mom in the kitchen for hours slaving, and we have the nerve to be like, a little too salty. I remember every time we say something like that, my mom would be like, oh no, is it too salty? And we'd be like, just kidding, just kidding. I don't care if you're kidding, if you're being serious, cut it out. I just sat here and made all this food. I wish Devin would, or some child would, try to be like, could use a little more seasoning. You better eat.
Forward. If you don't recognize the issue, you'll never move on from it.
That's for you.